Alright, so I had a person ask me what to do if a sub purchases content and then reverses the payment. Well, I'm going to explain in this video what you can do.
Hey, I'm Bjorn Olsen from YourOFEmpire.com, owner of the OnlyFans Empire, an OnlyFans management agency managing girls in the top 1% from all over the world, completely remotely. No office, hence the different hotel rooms and all my different videos. Check us out at YourOFEmpire.com or at YourOFEmpire on all major social media platforms. But for now, let's get back to the video.
So essentially, here's what you can do. Unfortunately, you can't do anything. But I wouldn't make this video just to tell you that and break your heart. So first we'll go over why they would do that. So the reason a sub might decide to reverse payment after already purchasing something is the equivalent of a hangover, but after you've come. So we call that post-nut clarity. I know it's a very scientific term. So post-nut clarity means that a person purchases a piece of content, they do what they need to do. I was about to do a gesture, but then I remembered it's YouTube and I don't know if that's allowed here. So yeah, so post-nut clarity means a person purchases a piece of content, they do what they need to do, and then they come and realize, oh fuck, I spent $300 and they don't feel too good. So it's like in a hangover after waking up and finding out that you spent $450 last night at the club with your girls. Pretty much what it's like. So a guy might get in the mood, they get carried away, they start purchasing with emotion. That's when you start really selling them, you know, the big bucks. And then they spend all this money and then they come and realize what the fuck have they done? Or they've overspent. Or, oh my God, what if my wife finds out? So a lot of people normally just deal with it because, hey, you had some fun, you got your money's worth. But there are some assholes out there who are going to actually go to the length of getting the payment reversed. Now, as I said at the start of the video, there's unfortunately nothing you can do. They've already seen the content, done whatever they want to do, and then there is no way to undo that, unfortunately. So instead, the best thing you can do is try and prevent that. So one reason this might happen is post-nut clarity. Another reason this may happen is they could feel used. They could feel used. Now, we can try and avoid that. And you want to avoid that by, first of all, not pitching a sub too often. So don't sell too often. So a hypothetical scenario for you is it's Tuesday night, subscribers online, you've been talking to them for a little bit for 10 minutes or so, and you're getting the idea they're getting a bit horny. So you start pitching them content. A few hours go by, they've spent $150. Cool. You end the night, next day comes on, Wednesday, subscriber jumps on, hey, how are you? First thing you do, bam, try and sell them a PPV $50. Well, at that point, they're going to feel pretty used. So I try and avoid this by, at the end of every sexting session, first of all, you want to make sure they feel special at the end. Make them feel special. So at the end of each sexting session, when they've said they've come or whatever, there are going to be some assholes that just go MIA. Because I don't know whether it's post-nut clarity or they're just being an asshole or they don't care anymore, but there are going to be some assholes that just get MIA. Oh, well, let's work for you. But there are some guys that are going to chat for a little bit after they've come. There are going to be some maniacs that are just going to keep going, and some big spenders just want to keep buying more content. That is awesome. But for the majority, some guys are just going to have a few words after they've come, right? So you want to make them feel special at that point before you wrap it up. So you're going to end up by saying, I had so much fun. I hope I didn't disappoint. I hope I didn't disappoint. And assuming it's at the end of the night and the sub's tired or you're about to log off or whatever they're about to log off, then you say good night. Now these are just very basic examples. Obviously you want to elaborate on this, like have a good night, you sexy devil, or I had a great time, enjoy the rest of your night, I'll talk to you tomorrow, or I'll talk to you another time. So you're going to want to elaborate a bit more. I just wrote simple examples to make them feel special at the end. And you do this because you want them to be repeat purchases because you want them to buy again. You don't want them to just purchase content and then all of a sudden just let the subscription expire. You want to come back. You want them to want more. You want to build rapport and sell to them. So you do that by making them feel special at the end of every session, and then they have a high chance of repeat purchasing. Now, while you do want them to purchase again, you don't want to pitch to them too often to make them feel used. So what I teach my team to do is if a subscriber's had a sexting session and spent over $100, leave them alone for at least 5 days. At least 5 days. And by this, I mean don't sell to them for at least 5 days. Now, obviously, talking to a subscriber, not selling to them, is essentially wasting your time. But you don't want to completely ignore them. So if they're a great customer, don't sell to them for 5 days, but every couple of days or so, just try them in. Hey, how was your day? Let it fizzle out and then just ignore them, just to let them know that you still remember who they are. And then 5 days later, go back on, see how they are, try and get them in the mood, and then repeat, baby, just repeat. But of course, not everyone's going to be like that, and some people are going to be assholes and get the payment reversed. And in that case, you can't do anything. But the best thing you can do is try and avoid that in the first place. But if this happens, I've got to say, it's a very rare occurrence. Like, I hardly ever see it. But if it does happen, you can't do anything about it. So no use crying over spilt cum. So, and that's it. So if you feel like this helped you at all, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you on another video.